The largest silver coin to circulate here in the United States was our beloved Morgan silver dollar. It was made from 1878 to 1904, and then they brought it back in 1921 while they were arguing over the peace dollar design. It is, again, a staple of the Wild West and our expansion. It is our #1 vintage collector coin. So what do? Well, in 2021, the U.S. Mint threw us all a wonderful curveball, and that was we're going to celebrate the 100th anniversary of that last Morgan. Only 175,000 coins each, and today, wow, are they hard to find. Well, that's what we do. How about this? Not only do we have a coin available tonight, we have 3 different mints available tonight from that 2021 release. And I'll get into the details in a second. It is a your choice opportunity, as it references in the graphic at the bottom, but also they're only $199.95 each. Yeah, when's the last time you've seen any of these 2021s at under 200? Well, AVC, that's what we do. So let's talk about the deal. So in 2021, we celebrate the last Morgan, 1921. We also celebrate the very first ever peace dollar, 1921. And originally when the government said they were going to do this, we anticipated seeing a piece in a Morgan, kind of like we do today, the 2024s, a Philadelphia of each. Then they said there's going to be more than one coin. Well, then we thought, well, there's going to be a P, a D, and an S. And that is because that's the coins they made in 1921 on the Morgan side. But they came back one more time saying, nope, we're making one for each of the mints that struck the Morgan dollar. And there were 5 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, New Orleans, and Carson City. So we're going to be making one of each of these. All of them set at the same exact mintage. And that is 175,000 only. And that's a tiny number in today's collecting. How tiny? Well, every year the Silver Eagle is released and has been since 1986. And the collector version is the proof version, right? Just like this is a collector coin, made from the same blank, by the way. How about this? They make between 300,000 to 500,000 every year, and they kind of sell for this price point. So when they made only 175,000 of them, the market went into a frenzy. The first sell was May 24th. That's when Carson City and New Orleans were released. And those sold out in 3 minutes. Because it sold out so fast, the U.S. Mint paused the sale of the other coins until August 3rd. We're talking months later. And it sold out in 5 minutes, which means whatever they did really made no difference. And that was the Denver and the San Francisco. And then the last coin was August 10th. That was the Philadelphia Morgan, Philadelphia Peace. The reason why the hype and the reason why the quick sellout was they didn't make enough coins. And they listened. Because in 2023, when they brought back the modern Morgan, as they call it, they increased the mintage to 275,000. Oh, and by the way, it's still sold out. So the rebirth or the modern Morgan series starts right here. And again, tonight, under 200, we have 3 of the 5 different Morgans that were made. The New Orleans mint you're seeing right here was the mint that no longer exists. It closed its doors in 1909. And then Philadelphia and San Francisco were the 2 mints that made every Morgan from the start, 1878, till the finish in 21, and then they're making it again here in 2021. Maine East Coast, Maine West Coast, it's what they do. Now, the detail on these coins is so much different than that of the original Morgan because the original Morgan was intended to circulate, which means there's an alloy. It was 0.900 fine U.S. coin silver, as they call it. And the alloy made it a little bit more durable, so that way a soft metal like silver wouldn't just flatten out over time. So when they created the collector version in 2021, what did they do? Well, again, they made it in the Silver Eagle blank, as I just referenced. That's pure silver. That's 0.999, which means a soft metal now being struck under again, collector standards from the mint, means the detail was outstanding. I mean, the eagle on the reverse, you can count every single breast feather. That's something special. Now, my competition, we all have these coins. You kind of lose your coin dealer license if you don't have 2021s. I mean, it's the rebirth of one of the most exciting programs in the history of the U.S. Mint. The Philadelphia, they're at $295. The New Orleans, they're at $300. In San Francisco, they're at $285. Now, our normal prices are $229 to $239 on a regular basis. Tonight, we said, what the heck? We're going under $200, making a crazy deal for all of us this time of year. Because, again, there's nothing wrong ever with looking for gifts for others than buying one for yourself, right? But the Morgan dollar is the deal. How significant? 2023, they brought it back. And now we have a uncirculated, a proof, and a reverse proof from 2023. 2024, this year, they brought them back. Right? Philadelphia uncirculated, San Francisco proof, and then San Francisco reverse proof. But the original year of the modern Morgans, 2021, this is the only time they struck a branch mint uncirculated. That New Orleans mint and that San Francisco mint we're turning over right now, those are the only uncirculated Morgans, modern Morgans of this type, and they have the lowest mintage figure of them all. Because if you remember, 2023, what do you have? We have 275,000 uncs, we have 400,000 proofs, and a couple 100,000 reverse proofs. And we are all happy with those numbers because they all sold out. 2024, we're seeing the same exact thing happen. Well, then what is the anchor? What is the key? Well, the key still is 2021. Because at 175,000, whether it's unk proof or reverse proof, it is the low key on it. And with the branch mints of New Orleans and San Francisco here with us tonight as well, you get the only uncirculated of that in the modern era. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. Yes. The prices are your choice, as it says right on the bottom of the screen. If you only want to grab one, grab one. When you get it, you're going to love it, and you're going to try to find a way to get all the others. I know it. Which one? New Orleans is the only mint that is currently not operational, but the mintage figures were the same for all three. And they were only made a couple of years ago, so at 175,000, they're all kind of equal, other than collector push, which would be New Orleans, because it's not there anymore. Everybody, this is a fun one. The phones are a bit tied up. Remember, abccoins.com. But I do have to be moving on.